England vs Pakistan, second test at Manchester, May 31, 2001. At Manchester, May 31, June 1, 2, 3, 4. Pakistan won by 108 runs. Toss, Pakistan. This was Test cricket at its twisting, turning best. At tea on the last day, England were 196 for 2 and on course for the draw that would have brought them a fifth consecutive series win for the first time in 30 years. But 8 wickets fell in a frantic, fractious final session, sparking scenes of jubilation from Pakistan's horn-blowing, flag-waving fans. 4 batsmen were dismissed by no balls which, amid the flurry of appeals, the umpires failed to spot. This was bad luck for England, but it couldn't detract from the truth. The better side had won, extending England's dismal record at Old Trafford to a solitary victory since 1981. The star of the show was Inzamam-ul-Haq, who came within 15 runs of emulating Steve Waugh's twin hundreds here in 1997 as he toyed with the bowlers like a cuddly lion pawing a mouse. He inspired Pakistan on the opening day, first keeping his head above water while the ship threatened to go down, then powering full steam ahead to leave England floundering. He averted another mini-crisis in the second innings, and he moved into third place on Pakistan's all-time run list, ahead of Zaheer Abbas. England weren't helped by Hussein's absence. The captaincy passed to Stewart, and Knight came into the middle order. In the only other change from Lords, Hogarth, winning his second cap almost a year after his first, replaced fellow Yorkshireman Sidebottom. Pakistan, who warmed up for the game with a trip to Blackpool's Pleasure Beach, brought in off-spinner Saqlain Mushtaq for Shoaib Akhtar, and Faisal Iqbal for Salim Elahi. Under heaving skies, the match got off to a breathless start. Caddick reduced Pakistan to 92 for 4, only for Inzamam, caught behind off a Cork no-ball on 31, to throw his weight around. England's bowlers were hindered by a strong wind, but that only partly explained the long hops and leg stump half-volleys now served up. Inzamam greedily tucked in, working anything on his stumps through mid-wicket and biffing the short stuff over square leg en route to his 14th Test century. He added 141 for the 5th wicket with Yunus Khan, an aesthetic mixture of subcontinental wrists and MCC left elbow, before Hogarth trapped Yunus leg before on the stroke of tea. When Inzamam slashed Hogarth to gully, England sensed an opening. Rashid Latif had other ideas. Stealing singles and whipping balls off his pads with panache, he helped the score to 370 for 8 by the close. Not since 1992, when Pakistan themselves hit 388 for 3, also at Old Trafford, had any side scored so heavily on the opening day of a test in England. England wrapped up the innings next morning for 403, Latif reaching a test-best 71, but lost both openers at 15. Now Thorpe and Vaughan embarked on the most thrilling partnership by 2 English batsmen since Thorpe himself and Hussein slew Australia at Edgbaston in 1997. In the form of his life, Thorpe cut with great certainty, while Vaughan was masterful off front and back foot, especially through the off. Early on the third morning, Thorpe moved to his 9th Test 100, and Vaughan followed him to his first, getting there in bizarre fashion with a 6 that included 4 overthrows. The game now turned on its head. Having equalled his Test-best 138, Thorpe hustled for 1 single too many and was beaten by Wasim's athleticism to end a record all-wicket partnership for England against Pakistan, 267. When Vaughan gloved Waqar Younis down the leg side 5 balls later, the floodgates opened. Ward was caught red-handed trying to pinch a second run after a misfield, Knight nibbled at an outswinger, and then Cork flapped feebly to mid-off to begin a procession of 4 wickets in 4 overs. Stewart was left unbeaten on 39 after failing to protect the tail. Pakistan led by 46, but lost 3 for 63 and again turned to Inzamam for salvation. Dropped at second slip on 36, Knight's third miss of the match, Inzamam shared in another stand of 141, this time with Youhana. They fell in consecutive overs, Youhana given out caught at slip off the peak of his helmet, but England again failed to run through the lower order and were left with a target of 370 in 112 overs. Atherton and Trescothick gave them a rollicking start and reduced the equation to 285 off 90 overs by stumps. A nation speculated excitedly. On the final morning, England made a cautious 64 runs for the loss of Atherton, bowled through the gate after his 4th century opening stand with Trescothick. But straight after lunch they were outmaneuvered. Saqlain, the key player on a pitch now providing turn and bounce, bowled into the rough outside Trescothick's leg stump. In 10 overs England managed just 10 runs. Having bored them out of the game, Vaughan could now attack at leisure. Trescothick reached his second Test century, Vaughan fell soon after, and at tea England, with 8 wickets in hand, needed 174 off 32 overs. A draw looked on the cards, but the second new ball triggered another England collapse. Vaughan skittled Thorpe, Trescothick touched a leg-side bouncer from Wasim, and Stewart padded up to a straight one from the tireless Saqlain. Then the controversy began. Wasim trapped Knight with a huge no-ball that went uncalled by umpire Nichols, and with successive deliveries Saqlain had Ward caught behind Cutting and Caddick dumbfounded by the Dusra. On both occasions, he had overstepped. More to the point, England had lost 4 for 1 in 13 balls. Cork and Gough dug in, but with barely 7 overs left Cork fell to yet another Saqlain no-ball. Gough slashed to point next over and the Pakistani fans rushed onto the pitch. They could hardly believe their luck, nor could the Australians, watching in London on television.
And it's Saqlain to begin the day's proceedings. A positive start from Michael Atherton, pushing that hard in.
Drifting into Trescothick's legs, that'll be 4. First boundary of the morning, and the 100 partnership is up between Atherton and Trescothick. Now, can Vaughan stop this? I'm not sure he can. Problems for Younis here. He's going to struggle to stop these England players scoring against the seam bowlers. He may have to think about a more defensive field. Sure, he wants to take wickets. It's difficult.
Overpitched and beautifully played. Oh, it's rocketed away, and it was just pure timing that took it through the gap there.
You mentioned patience from the bowler. You need patience as a batsman too.
Good shot. Just short of a length. No more than that.
Gosh, what a good shot that is.
Now, Inzamam is very slowly heading towards the pavilion. One assumes then that he's picked up an injury of some description, whether it's a pulled muscle or whether he's just not feeling very well, whatever it might be. He's on his way off the field. On comes Shahid Afridi. Oh, great shot. My word, that was made to look very, very easy.
One for the scrapbook.
Not far away at all from that outside edge. He's been trying for that, tempting Marcus Trescothick. It's a reminder for the batsman.
Just to leave the first slip in there.
Got to be very, very careful there. Trescothick's got to be careful too. It's now found the edge. It's a thick edge. It's a bonus too.
Now, if looks could kill, all that work.
There it is again. Tries the in-swinging Yorker. It's enough to bring a single and yet another 50 to Michael Atherton. It's his 44th Test match 50 for England.
One of Old Trafford's favourite sons, playing his part for England once again.
Match summary. England then 225 runs to win. They have 10 wickets in hand. Pakistan need to take 10 wickets to level the series. That's it. the breakthrough. He deserves it, Wacker. He really has given it all out there today. He's been working away at that reverse swing. This time he gets through. Mike Atherton will be disappointed, but high-quality bowling, Rennies.
Indeed, it was a high-quality delivery. Reverse swing from Waqar Younis, and the captain at his best. Late in swing, and ball with pace, just as his length, and Atherton had no clue whatsoever. Played all over it with extravagant movement that hit the bullseye, and look at that joy. He's gone after playing a wonderful knock, 51 of 126 deliveries, and England lose their first wicket for 146.
Michael Vaughan, the man that comes to the crease. Centurion in the first innings, his maiden Test century, 120, shared in a partnership with Graham Thorpe, worth 267, and Graham Thorpe scored 138. Just getting the field right. New support for both teams here. Good crowd. Unusual on a fifth day. Bowled. Now that's unsurprising. Wouldn't surprise me if there's another short ball. And then the one up there.
And Waqar at his best. And he picked up Michael Atherton. Lovely delivery. Look at that late reverse coming back. And Michael Atherton had no clue whatsoever. He missed it off the pitch also, probably in the air. Determination there on the face of the Pakistani captain. He's overjoyed.
It's just high quality bowling. It started reversed and it's kept on going off the pitch. Through the defences, and that's the breakthrough.
There's a little gap there between the point fielder and the cover fielder, and Trescothick has found it unerringly. He's into the 90s.
Slightly short.
Hasn't carried. He's edged. Rashid, Latif. Refreshingly not throwing it up and referring it to the third umpire. Knew it hadn't carried, didn't claim it.
It was good bowling. Very, very good bowling from Waqar. Bouncing clearly short of the gloves.
He's there now. A very good inning from Marcus Trescothick. He's gone through to exactly 100, his second Test match century, and his first on home soil. And this is the ground where he made his debut 12 months ago.
Assured innings by Trescothick, well appreciated by his young teammates. Proud as well, and the old-timers. He's arrived as England's opening batsman now. Excellent partner for Atherton. 14,000 plus here at Old Trafford today to witness that Trescothick century. It's going through his mind now. He was pacing around looking for his single. Where do I get the one? Little nudge down to fine leg. Did suffice.
Big appeal. David Shepherd unmoved. Well, Saqlain can't believe it.
Watch for a little glove. That's what they're after here, Pakistan. It's a bat pad on the offside. He looks at the big screen, Saqlain Mushtaq. David Shepherd unmoved, unsure. Let's have a see.
Well, let's have a look. Oh, it's glove onto pad. Glove onto pad, and a really good take by Yousuf Youhana. They all knew. Edged and gone this time. Vaughan has looked unsure all the way through his innings, and his innings is over now. It's a good catch behind from Rashid Latif. Razak has got the breakthrough, and Pakistan will feel they've just crept back into this now.
He's looked unsure around off stump with a ball that's just held its line. and just slips away towards slip. He gets squared up from time to time, Michael Vaughan. Razak into the attack. The ball does hold its own. He just has a little feel for it, Michael Vaughan. Edges through to wicket-keeper Latif. He's got a habit, this guy, of taking wickets. He's got a modest return, but he does take wickets. Michael Vaughan this time. He's gone for 14. England 174 for 2.
The Pakistani crowd have something to shout about at last. New batsman is Graham Thorpe, England's century hero of the first innings. 138 he made, equal Test career best. He's being greeted by Waqar. Waqar's probably saying, you're going to go for them. Come on, play a few shots.
Well, that's a nice way to go from 100 to 104. It's taken a while. It was worth waiting for.
It's a lovely drive from the left-hander. He's played a solid innings here, Marcus Trescothick.
There's no mid-off. The man's wide at extra cover, so that'll be 4 for Thorpe. Very pleasant stroke indeed.
Saqlain,
Pulled away. And Saqlain has a rather resigned look on his face here. He's now bowled 36 overs without taking a wicket. He's beginning to experiment. He's desperate. Found the gap at extra cover.
That's a lovely drive from the left-hander. Graham Thorpe looks majestic when he's driving in that fashion.
Over. Time.
Over and time, says umpire Eddie Nichols. England go to tea then after 80 overs of this second innings on 196 for 2. $85 for no wicket overnight, England. Atherton and Trescothick played comfortably at the start of the day's play. They took the score on to 149 before.
Cut away for 4. That's the way to greet the new ball if you're a batsman. Smash it away, square of the wicket, smash it into the advertising hoardings, get some of that shine off.
Par for the course. That.
Oh, bowled him. What a great delivery that is. Graham Thorpe caught in the crease, has had his off stump uprooted by Waqar Younis with only his second ball with this new ball. Now there's a glimmer for Pakistan. England at 201 for 3.
The last from the dice, as we said. And the final in the new ball. Very early damage. Excellent delivery. Shape to come in and perhaps did not come back into Graham Thorpe as much as he thought it would have. Came in slightly, then straightened, and that took the off stump. It's 201 for 3.
Waqar's got rid of Graham Thorpe. That is why Alex Stewart is there. Highly experienced. Opened the batting on many, many occasions. Lovely shot from Stewart. The crisp clip behind square for 4. And again through mid-wicket. This is top stuff from Stewart. 10 in 3 balls from him. That's given something Waqar something to think about. Up to 213 for 3. Wide of the crease. Has he got a glove on that? I think he has. Trescothick's on his way. Wasim has done the job there. Trescothick couldn't get his gloves out of the way, and Rashid Latif has clung on to a very good catch. England are 4 down now.
Well, we saw it in the first innings. A big collapse by England. 7 wickets going down in very quick time. Cannot take anything away from the man walking off the field now, though. Marcus Trescothick played a brilliant knock. But this was his dismissal. Another bouncer, a short ball down the leg side. We saw Michael Vaughan getting himself into a bit of bother when one of those in the first innings. And a good catch by Rashid Latif. Just brushed the glove on the way through. But that's a big wicket for Pakistan. End of a very good knock. 117 runs. He played well.
Ian Ward is at the crease now. The Surrey left-hander, used to opening the innings in his just in his second Test match, though, batting number 6 here for England.
Tossed to Basaga stump. It's just timed away through the covers. That's 4 runs.
An excellent way to begin the assault on Saqlain. Mushtaq will have to wait and see whether it's an assault or...
Well, it's worth asking, that's out. Saqlain has got his first wicket in his 41st over of trying in this England innings. He's certainly deserved one, make no bones about that. He's toiled away throughout the day. He's kept trying, he's finally got it, and it's Alex Stewart who's gone.
And it's not an off-spinner, it's the other one, call it the straight-oner, the legger, but he doesn't. Alex Stewart opts not to play, dangerous. Skyline's in, the ball pitches. Holds its own, just going straight on, it's an error of judgment. Skyscope, let's have a look. All telling, all revealing. Dead eye from David Shepherd, dangerous not to play. Skyscope says a hit on off stump, and it's Alex Stewart on his way back to the pavilion for 19, an error of judgment. Another wicket in this ground will erupt. It's down to Nick Knight now. Into this England team at the expense of Nasser Hussain, out with a broken thumb.
They're all up, he's gone. Wasim Akram has struck. It's 6 down now for England. The pressure is mounting by the minute. Nick Knight just caught in front of those stumps. First delivery is faced. Temperament, technique, doesn't matter now, he's gone without scoring.
4 slips in position, thinking about the ball that would be angled away and pitching towards the slips, not a bit of it. Akram bowls the other one, it's coming in deadly, deadly straight. Ball pitches outside off stump. It just hits him high. Is that too high? He's in front of the stumps, but Skyscope will tell us where it is. Is it hitting the stumps? It's going over the top. Skyscope says. Eddie Nichols says otherwise. Oh my goodness me, it's a big ball.
Well, there's absolutely no consolation for Nick Knight anywhere here. Gone to his first ball, on his way back into the dressing room. He's got him. Saqlain has got Ian Ward now. Pakistan a cock a hoop. It's all changed very, very quickly yet again. England collapsed in the first innings. It looks as though they're collapsing again now in the second innings. And all you will see around this ground now are Pakistan flags raised in the breeze in exultation.
Devastating Saqlain when batsmen are just in there to defend. Fielders around the bat. He has it all his own way, and there's the bounce. That's why it's such a good Test match wicket. Last day bounce for the spinner. And would you believe he's over the front line as well. But a cracking delivery. He gets the ball to bounce. It's Ian Ward. England under the cosh now. 230.
6 wickets having gone down for 56. Andy Caddick's out there now, surrounded by Pakistani close fielders. Oh, and he's bowled.
Whoa.
It's 2 in 2 for Saqlain. Andy Caddick has no idea what's going on. He had plenty of people stood around him there to tell him what to do if they'd been prepared to offer him advice. But it's Saqlain who is now becoming the king of Old Trafford as far as Pakistan are concerned.
He's been patient all the way through, Saqlain. He's coming into his own now. Deadly against tail-enders. Forget that he's an off-spinner. He bowls so many deliveries that go the other way. This is an absolute jaffer to Caddick. Up in the air, he plays completely down the wrong line. The ball pitches. It hits off stump again. Look at Pakistan. Look at Saqlain. They're closing in, and look at the crowd. The flags, the klaxons, all there for everyone to see. Pakistan very much in the ascendancy. It's Andy Caddick who's on his way back. It's Darren Gough who's on his way in.
He's guided that away. That's 4 runs. Some consolation, something for the home supporters to cheer.
Angled away, that'll be 4. Smashed that away through extra cover for 4. The 250's up for England. That's largely irrelevant now, but Gough maybe to June 1994 when he made his debut for England, and he batted beautifully here for 65 runs. It's away for 4 to third man. Area totally unprotected. Well, that's gone down wide of where third man would have been. That would have been 4 anyway. And this has made Wacker make a change, I think. He's got to have a third man just to tempt them to take a single down there.
Oh, he's given him this time. Dominic Cork is a long way forward.
They've been in defensive mode, England, and I'm sure that they've paid the price for that. It's Pakistan who've whittled away, wheeled away, stuck at it. Saqlain, a marathon spell from him. It's a quicker delivery with the skyline in. Dominic Cork defending. The ball is just going on straight. It's a straight ball, it's a quicker ball. Now Sky Scope, what does it tell us? It's a hit, it's just clipping leg stump. 9 down.
But it's of another no ball. Now, I'm sorry, there is no excuse for this.
What a turn, what a twist to the game.
That's a great catch. What a magnificent catch. Wacker Younis, the captain of Pakistan, picks up the final wicket, and Pakistan win the second test and level the series by 108 runs. Crowd come racing on. But what a test match.
It's been a brilliant game. If there was a lid on this place, it would have come off by now. Look at the scenes there. Pakistan have played magnificently throughout this test match. The crowd have gone absolutely wild. You can see the Pakistan flags in the background. The ground was completely engulfed with spectators. Pakistan victorious in this second test match. Saqlain, he's kept wheeling away from the Warwick Road end. He is dangerous against the tail end especially. He's finished with 4 for 74. He's the hero. But look at these scenes, magnificent scenes for a test match on day 5, last session.
We'll have another look at the wicket, but I think it's worth saying to Pete Marin and the ground staff here what an excellent effort they made. Now, how's this for a catch to finish the game? Not bad, eh?
It's a winning catch. Imran Nazir square on the offside. That's where it was going to go. In all truthfulness, it's going to go there from Darren Gough from a thick outside edge. Pakistan, I think, have been terrific.
There you go, great start from England. 196 for 2, 261 all out. Trescothick top scoring with a fine 100. Atherton 51. And Darren Gough then, 23, the last man to go. Hogarth not out, naught.
Pakistan bowlers, only 4 bowlers used. Marathon from Saqlain Mushtaq, 47 overs, all but 3 of them today from the Warwick Road end. Akram, fitting end to Wasim Akram playing at Old Trafford for the last time in Test match cricket. The old warhorse raced in, he picked 2 up, and his partner Waqar Younis, they've got so many wickets between them at Test match level. They've got 5 in this second innings of England. Saqlain 4, Abdur Razak always comes on and nips one out.
We'll take a short break now. When we come back, we'll be back for the presentation.